As we all know, recently the G20 Presidential Forum has been quite busy being discussed. What exactly is Indonesia G20 presidency is? I'm Radyan Muhammad Syamsuddin MangunDihardjo, and without any further ado, let's just discuss Indonesia G20's presidency in fostering international collaboration. Before we discuss further about this forum, it would be better if we knew or know in advance what this G20 really is. The G20, or Group of 20, is a multilateral collaboration forum consisting of 19 major countries and the European Union. The G20 represents more than 60% population, 75% of global trade, and 80% of world's GDP. The G20 members consist of South Africa, United States of America, Saudi Arabia, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, India, Indonesia, United Kingdom, Italy, Japan, Germany, Canada, Mexico, Republic of Korea, Russia, France, China, Turkey, and European Union. The history of establishment of the G20 Forum was originally formed in 1999 at initiation of the G7 members. The G20 embraces developed and developing countries to jointly overcome crises, especially those that hit Asia, Russia, and Latin America. The goal of the G20 is to achieve strong, sustainable, balanced, and inclusive global growth. The series of the G20 meetings under the Indonesian presidency has begun on December 1st, 2021, and will be completed at the Bali Summit on November 15 to 16, 2022. While holding the G20 presidency, Indonesia will discuss comprehensive health management, digital-based transformation, and the transition to sustainable energy. The G20 Forum agenda is divided into two discussion lines, namely the finance track and the Sherpa track. The finance track is a track that specifically discusses a number of agendas related to economy and finance, while the Sherpa track is a track that discusses a non-financial economic issues and prepares various documents, outcomes, concepts that will be discussed on Bali Summit. So we know what the G20 actually is. Now let's just discuss the impact and influence of the G20 on Indonesia. This advantage that Indonesia gets from joining G20 is that it benefits from early information and knowledge about global economic developments, the potential risk it faces, as well as economic policies implemented by other countries, especially developed countries. In addition, according to the Minister of Finance, Sri Mulyani Indrawati, the G20 event will create a contribution of 533 million US dollar. Yes, 533 million US dollar. Or around 7.4 trillion rupiah if we convert it in rupiah to Indonesian GDP. Increase in domestic consumption to 1.7 trillion rupiah. Of course, Indonesia joining the G20 can help restore the nation's economy, As we all know, COVID-19 pandemic has made Indonesian economy a bit unstable. It is hoped with this G20 program, the Indonesian economy as well with the G20 countries can recover. And lastly, apart from the pandemic, as we all know, the crisis that also booming recently is the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. This conflict also spread to the food, financial, and social sectors. For example, in the inflation rate. Inflation rose quite high due to the food shortages due to export restriction, which also pushed up prices. Even the current world inflation is said to be the highest condition in the last 14 years. Of course, with the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, as well as the unstable world economic condition, it is not easy for Indonesia to host the G20. So let's support this G20 forum and wish for the best for the outcome, so that the nation economy as well the world will return to stability and normalcy.